Is that on?
Yeah. Yep. It's on. Mm-hmm.
Good evening and welcome to Ron Rubik Municipal Field. This is the home of the Manitowoc Lincoln girls soccer team. Today our Ships of Lincoln High School are competing against the Tritons of Notre Dame. I want to thank you all for coming out to support these young student athletes. We have a lot going on here. We just finished up the JV match. We barely had time to warm up, and now we're lined up real quick to announce the starters. We're looking at 2 40-minute halves, and the day is fleeting. So, with every important thing we have to do, why do we pause and take the time to play our national anthem as we face our American flag? It's because the United States of America, with all its flaws and all of its blessings, is a great country. We all have been fortunate enough to be its citizens. Other countries don't have it as good as we do. Many live under oppression, poverty, or dictatorships. Not us. Men and women have died in our military so that we can have what our Constitution guarantees. Therefore, if we haven't already done so, please rise, remove your hats, face our flag, and in reverence for our country, let's uphold this tradition of pausing to show that we are the United States of America. Now let's meet the starting lineups for the game. First, the visiting team, the Notre Dame Tritons. Freshman forward. Number 6, Serene Adamski. Sophomore defender, number 7, Lila Brown. Junior defender, number 9, Matt. Junior midfielder, number 10, Bella Hill. Sophomore defender, number 11, White. Sophomore forward, number 12, Evelyn Murda. Sophomore midfielder, number 2. Do this again. Junior defender, number 15, Izzy Lemire. Sophomore defender, number 16, Elise Erlikowski. Senior forward, number 17, Tessa Ordini. Senior midfielder, number 21, Charlie King. And the goalkeeper for the Dragons, Stella Leroy. Dragons are coached by Nick Brown, assisted by Mike Beasley, Emily Kaufman, Tom Gorel, and Annika Blakesley. And now for the home team, your shift from Manitowoc, Lincoln. Here is your starting lineup. Senior midfielder, number 1, Harry King. Senior midfielder, number 2, Lindsay Piotr. Senior forward, number 3, Sarah Bertie. Senior forward, number 4, Ryan Nicolari. Senior defender, number 6, Ella Demetrius. Senior forward, number 7, Ethan Ryan. Senior midfielder, number 8, Lila Redline. Sophomore midfielder, number 9, Lauren. Freshman defender, number 13, Regina Reed. Junior defender, number 17, Laura. And senior Julia Suraki. The ships are coached by coach and assisted by Rebecca Lee. The officials for tonight's match are to uphold the rules of soccer. Please be respectful for their decisions and efforts into the official procedure. Each referees are but different. On the center, Joe. Robert. Thank you to Laura Healthcare and the athletic trainer, Laura Natsa Cole. Guys, you help the athletes should they need it. Shout out to the hard work of the ballers that backed up on the hardest workers out there. That's a Roy Stone. They'll really go to you. The environment is essential for the success of high school athletics. Therefore, let everyone support your team. And let not mistreat the athletes on the other team in any way with other one. You're to the team. Now, let's play go soccer.
Hey, happy Tuesday, shipheads. Start of FRCC play here at the Cube tonight as the shipbuilders play host to Notre Dame Academy. The Tritons in town at 6-1, ships at 4-1. And pop that one middle of the field, gets away from Notre Dame briefly back here in the backfield. And Notre Dame, I believe, the 4th-ranked team in D3, and I'm confused as to how they fit into the divisions in various sports. As you all know, they've been D1 in basketball for a couple of years, at least girls basketball, D2 in boys basketball. That one taken away in that right flat. Shipbuilders In the red and black pinstripes, accelerating the ball there was Ella Demetrius. Demetrius, middle of the field, and that one deflected back to 11. 11 sends it forward on the far touchline, controlled over there. Work it around middle. Find Morgan Schnell. Schnell to Pionic. That one splits defenders inside the 20. And Shipbuilders is close to full strength as they have been since very early in the season. Number 17 will go middle, shoot it across. Has her recipient over there. Number 7, Lila Brown. Brown, middle of the field. That one going to be taken by Demetrius. Demetrius, break it inside, taken away now. Controlled on the center circle. 17. That one deflecting out of bounds off Tegan Hine. Tea Bordini, number 17 with the initiation there. This one broken to the near touchline and on her feet here is number 6, ripped away on the back end, controlled by Cora Foster, knocked out of bounds. Going to be Shipbuilders' possession. That's going to be played by Redwine. Back to Redwine from Schnell. Now to Demetrius. That one peeled away from Elodie. Send that near sideline, controlled by Annalise. Back up here to number 12. And that's Murda. Ahead to Janie. Nope. Taken back by Notre Dame. Controlled there by Bella Hill, number 10. And send that one on the left flat, running to the ball and a juke move back middle. Julia Saraki is going to scoop that off the turf. Number 6, Serena Adamski, but took it to that left baseline, trying to center it to her teammate, number 12, Sarah Jano, trying to go middle, ripped away by 15, ahead now near the 40. Rip that up the near sideline, taken away by Koo. Get it to Pionic. Pionic on the return pass to Annalise. Annalise unable to keep it in play there. Throwing going to be by Gerlikowski. She'll run it up this near touchline. And again, number 6, Adamski, a freshman. Let me try that again. Oh, that's right, Adamski. Cora Foster will put it in play. Game here in its infancy. Scoreless at the Cube. First FRCC matchup for both these teams. Slide that one on the turf far touchline, taken away by Ella Demetrius, turning back inside, looking for Miglieri. That one going to be run down on that far flat by the Tritons. Tritons looking to initiate. Back middle. That's going to deflect off Redwine. Having a chance to play it is Ryan. She'll head it back to Lila. Great play by Miglieri, the senior. Ahead at center circle. Deflected back. Played by number 17. Now she'll run it down Bordini. And great play by Tegan Hine. Hine, middle of the field. We're going to have an no, that's just a little too much velocity on that center pass and be played back there by the freshman goalie D'Angelo. That one tipped away at midfield. Give ground, center circle, swing it to Bordini. Bordini with time ahead. Great ball running behind it. It's going to be Julia who scoops it as Cora deferred to Saraki. That one's going to hit the ground. Played on the trap by Tegan. She'll get it ahead to Janie. Tegan now. Hand off to Bolchin. Bolchin. Little juke move. Sarah Jane trying to get it to Hine. Here comes Redwine. That one headed. Lila trying to locate behind her. Played at the center logo. Back here, Bordini in play. Pionic trying to take it away. That one back middle. Schnell trying to get an angle on it. Accelerating there. Miglieri juking around her. Sliding on the turf. Taken by Regina. She'll hand off on the play to Ella Demetrius looking forward for Miglieri on the far touchline near the 45-yard line. Lost it out of bounds right about there. Give ground, played by number 7. That's Lila Brown. Working it up that far touchline on the ground now, breaking into the clear again, number 6, Adamski. That one going to be diffused back middle by Annalise. Good play there, Regina. Jukes around 1, Triton. Nice play, far touchline. Middle of the field, Tegan. Hine goes middle, and that one is going to be played on the near flat by number 16. She'll chip it to the sideline, losing it out of bounds. Ships want to move quickly. In from Pionic to Bolchin. Bolchin. Return shot. Going to be played by Cora Foster. Foster chip it up. Taken away by the Tritons. Oh boy, that's a bad pan. Julia, much better at playing goal than I am at working this joystick. It's going to be a handball, I think, against Red Wine. Direct kick from the 39. Middle of the field, in the air, left side of the box, trap it there, fire it to the sideline. Demetrius able to square that to the sideline. Tritons will throw in on that far touch line, right around the 10-yard line. Looking into the sun, the thrower, I can't see that number from here. I think it might be number 7, Lila Brown. Jockeying for it is Lila Redwine. Lila and Lila crime there. Tap that one forward, bounces away, swing it across, getting there first. In trouble, put on the brakes for Bordini. Bordini goes middle, trying to set up that shot on goal. Good play there. Once again, Cora Foster, that deflecting into the corner, going to set up the corner kick. Taya Bordini on the corner trigger from the southwest corner here at the cube on the ground. Low line driver right back to Bordini, and it's going to be another corner kick. Oh, that's a throw in from deep in the corner. Pop that one back to Bordini. Bordini off the side of her foot, out of bounds on the right baseline. Going to get a goal kick for the Ships here. Cora Foster on the trigger. Send it forward. Going to hit near the 30. Deflecting off a Triton. Out of bounds, throwing for the Ships. The near sideline. That one deflecting back. Played by Notre Dame. Back middle. Through the steal attempt of Schnell to the sideline. That one's going to bounce out of bounds to Notre Dame. That one chopped in the air down this right side. Trapped by 12. 12 trying to put the brakes on in front of Annalise Koo. That's Mirda. Mirda jockeying with Koo for possession there. Out of bounds off Annalise. Off her shoulder now. She'll work it into the corner. Koo up the sideline. That's going to be another throw in for the Tritons. That one right back to Mirda. Deflected. Another corner kick forthcoming from Notre Dame. Bordini on the trigger. That one sails to the far side and getting a crack at it on that back side, top left side of the box was number 15, Izzy Lemire, a sophomore defender. Foster has Morgan That one taken away now. Running behind it is Demetrius. Demetrius fire it forward, looking for Janie. That one deflected middle, center of the field now. Jumped on the play by Pionic. Lindsay P across the center logo. Get it ahead. Tegan. Tegan trying to maintain possession. That one going to deflect to the sideline. We're going to get a throw in for the shipbuilders here. Toss that one in. Annalise looking for Bolchin. Here comes Tegan Hine. Tegan looking to square. She can score from deep, and that one partially deflected, trickling into the left flat there. Tegan coming to put some pressure on the ball to the near touch line. Play at center. Bordini. Bordini back on the return pass to 12. 12 again is Mirda. Get it forward and losing it out of bounds, though, off the ships, it looks like. Toss that one back in. Adamski, fire that middle of the field. Chip it. In the air now. Annalise trying to keep it in play for the ship. Strong play for Manitowoc Lincoln Senior. Annalise Koo as she boxed out and maintained position. Turn middle. And we're going to get a foul called. I don't know what that was. Handball, maybe? No clue whatsoever. Bordini gonna get a chance to put it in play here from inside the 20. See if she takes a crack at it. No wind to speak of. Siraki readies. They're gonna try it short. That one deflecting to the baseline, out of bounds. Goal kick for the ships, and thus far early in this one, Shipbuilders defense victimized twice early against Menominee Falls, a game that the ships really should have had an opportunity to win or tie. And Tegan Hine on ball, that one going to be played by Redwine. She will nudge it forward from her knee, taken away now by 7, back middle. Morgan Schnell will rip it. She'll give ground, send it ahead in stride. Demetrius using that speed to get the corner. Ella D and collides on the play near the far touch line. It's going to be a whistle that goes against the ships, it looks like. And Ella Demetrius, boy, I know I'm biased, shipheads, but I don't know about that one. Chop that one forward, out of bounds. The universe makes it right. Toss that one in. Trapped by Janie in the air. Head it forward. Gonna hit the turf. Pionic forward to Bolchin. Bolchin, top of the box, and she is shoved to the ground from behind by number 21 on the play. Charlie King, senior midfielder. Morgan Schnell is gonna set up quickly here for the ships. Manitowoc with an opportunity maybe to sneak one in on a direct kick. Here comes Schnell. Schnell fired on goal, up, over, into the crossbar, chasing it on the follow, and that one still free on the ground. Someone trying to square it on the goal, and that one's going to trickle out of bounds. Oh my goodness, Morgan hit the crossbar. 2 shipbuilders charging the rebound there, and goalkeeper D'Angelo able to get a piece of it. Throw in for the ships. Toss it now off the back. Tegan on the deflection, going to be played now by Notre Dame. Shot out of bounds. Shipbuilders throw in once again. Schnell with the trap. She'll give some ground. Back here, taken away, trying to control are the Tritons and work it to the sideline. Now fired up this near boundary. That one tapped out of bounds by Annalise Koo. Gerlikowski on the trigger now for the Tritons. That one crashed by Redwine, and Lila getting a piece of that one. deflecting middle center circle controlled, give it back to number 11 now, Alex White. Flip it to the far side, top of the screen now, as the Tritons move it up that far boundary. And Janie turning to the touch line, taken away on the double team. Shoot that one forward, middle of the field. Cora Foster going to get under that one. Put it back inside the 40. Sarah Jane charging behind it there and breaks into the clear, able to keep it in front of her. Sarah Jane Bolchin on the right side. She'll go middle, kick it to the sideline, trapped back there by Lambrick. Sarah trying to turn it back middle, taken away, slide it up on that far sideline. Lambrick chasing it, fired up the far boundary through the legs there of the defender on her feet for the Tritons, and they've got a counterattack going. And taken away there in transition. Serena Domsky threatening to break in the clear on the left side, nudged out of bounds by Cora Foster, I believe. Tossed that one in. Lambrick with the header behind her near the 40. Give ground again by the Tritons. Back middle goes Notre Dame. That one jumped by Redwine. Knock it forward, deflected back Notre Dame, trying to center it up. Swing it to the near touch line. Annalise Koo closest to it on the chase, charging it middle of the field, and there's a goal by the Tritons. Julia Saraki had to charge out and try to get there, and she was unable to beat that Notre Dame forward. Baseball on 5-3 stands. Thank you. Well, Ship's gonna have to quick lick their wounds there and get back to work here as they trail it after 17-10 gone by here in the first half. Opening game of conference play in the FRCC. I didn't catch who scored that goal for the Tritons. Chipped that one forward, jumped again by Notre Dame, now taken by Redwine. Send that middle of the field, deflecting to the far touch line. Here comes Demetris. Demetris, fire that center, trying to turn to it and scooped back there by D'Angelo. That's the good news. Shipbuilders baseball, 5-1 winners at Preble this evening. 5-3. I'm sorry, 5-3 winners. All counts in the win and loss. Might have been. I couldn't vouch for it one way or the other. Foster will loft it. That one's going to hit. Tapped forward.
By number 21, Charlie King.
That one on the ground. Pionic forward looking, top of the box. That one ripped away, deflecting. Here comes Lindsay Pionic, who will shoot it left of the mark. And she collides with Tegan Hine near the 12-yard line there.
In for the Tritons, number 4, Genesis Cardona.
That one played to the near touch line. And they'll lose that one on the near sideline. Ships look to move quickly. Annalise Koo. Lob it up. That one is going to be trapped. Annalise running down the follow, and she'll play it back middle. That one's going to be jumped by number 9, putting the brakes on there. Number 9, Massart, it is. Notre Dame looking to flip the field quickly. Ships are going to throw it in on that far touch line. That one's going to hit and run. Running behind it is Lambrick. She'll loft it. Looking on that right flat, it's going to get away from everyone as it bounces down into the corner. And there'll be a throw in deep in the Shipbuilders corner, it looks like. Tritons lob that one over the first wave. Going to be run down by Morgan Schnell. Chip it back middle. Pionic. Pionic will get it to Schnell. Schnell shoot it center of the field. taken back by the Tritons, dancing around. The ship's there, number 4. She'll play it to the far sideline, up the touchline now, taken away, knocked in the air. Emerging with it are the Tritons. Tritons put the brakes on again, number 4. Yeah, I don't see a number 4. Ah, well. Get your name in the program if you want to have your it acknowledged on the internet, number 4. Charging in here near the 30, and that one's going to be Sarah running behind it, working to the far side, trying to turn that corner. Bolchin breaking into the clear there. And we got a call. I hope that's just a goal kick. That one lofted the near touch line and going to get past Bordini out of bounds. Lob that in, and Tegan Hine is thrown to the ground by number 16, Gerlikowski. Again, no wind here to factor, and that one is bending to the goal. Yeah, and it's angled in off the side of Sarah Jane Bolton. What an amazing ball from Tegan Hine! As she put it right on Sarah's hip, and it deflected in to the back of the net, and the Shipbuilders have tied it at the 21-23 mark. Exactly what I was thinking, Tom. A new career record there.
Kick from Tegan Hine.
53 goals now is the all-time mark for the Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders.
Shia. Number 10.
10th goal of the season for Sarah Bolchin. What a great ball. Tegan Hine made that happen. Surgical precision on that direct kick, and that one's going to get away from the intended recipient. Sarah trying to take it away. That'll go to the 40-yard line, swing it across, deflecting away from 13, taking it now in space. Schnell get it ahead. Tegan going to launch it, going to the right side there, swing that to the sideline for the Tritons, chop it back middle, good deflection. Lambert with a step. Now it's taken away, chop it middle again for the Tritons, and it's going to be Annalise Koo closest to it for the Ships, taken back by Notre Dame. Knock that one near touchline, tap it middle, Bordini. That one's going to check up nicely for the Tritons. Recovery now for Tegan. That one shot across and going to hit the ground, played nicely by Redwine out of the air, and she'll boot it near midfield, going to hit the ground and run. And number 9 looking to shield it. Sarah Jane going to take it away, and she's going to work top of the screen now. She'll break it back inside, charging to the middle of the field. Now back right, and she is knocked to the ground inside the box there on the collision. Pop that one back middle. Head to 4, swing it far touchline, back middle, fire it inside the 50, now up that far boundary, running behind it there, turning it back inside Tritons. That's trouble. Back middle, number 4 with time. She breaks into the clear, fired on goal, and right of the mark on the shot attempt as she broke into the clear. A threat from the Tritons quickly after the equalizer from the Shipbuilders.
In for the Tritons, number 3, Maya Beckett. And number 7, Lila Brown. Going out for the Tritons is number 9.
That one played by Tegan. Great move in space. Hine, swing it middle, headed back. Morgan Schnell on the follow. Schnell, break it to the center of the field. Sarah Jane's going to take it away, and Gonna get a whistle against number 3 on the foul. That will go against Maya Beckett, a freshman midfielder. Tegan Hine, again, heavy ordnance for the ship. She's going to launch it, and that one's spinning to the goal and going to be scooped by the keeper there. That one, far touchline on the charge now, looking to take it away are the ships. Now it is Regina. Regina on the counter, and she's still running with the ball, going to hand it off to Lambert. Lambert going to go middle. Janie will control, breaking to her right again, send it center, looking on the play from Morgan Schnell in that right flat, going to be played back there by 15 Lemire. Lemire up the far sideline, back middle. Sarah's going to jump that one, take it into that right flat, boxing out there on the back right end for the defender. On the return shot up the far sideline now, Triton's have it taken away by Ella Demetrius. Demetrius still controlling, get it back middle. Cora Foster. Foster will slide it, looking for Annalise, jumped on the near touch line. Bordini going to play it back on to Beckett. Beckett back to Bordini. Right flat, trouble again for looking to square it up. Good job there by Regina clearing it out. And running behind it, Morgan Schnell. Morgan Schnell matched up one-on-one there with Bella Hill. Hill now, middle of the field. She'll send it across. That one's going to hit near the 30. Bordini, time, send it. And Saraki, play it on the bounce. Sarah looking to box out, turn to the ball now, punch it. Middle of the field. That one's going to get over the head of Morgan. 4 will play it on the ground ahead. She's got Beckett. That one knocked back. Long run. Schnell back here. Tegan, tap it. Back to Redwine. Forward. Ref got a piece of it. It looked like Sarah Jane running behind it. She'll break middle now. On the run now. Bolchin accelerating. Little juke move there in space. Turn it inside. Bolchin trying to get a piece of it to center it up. Taken away back there. Now run it the other way. Send it up that far touch line. Turn it back middle. It's going to be Regina who has time to send it back for the ships. Slide it on the ground. Redwine, tap it middle, punch it out of there. That one's going to run back near the 40. Demetrius able to keep it in play. She'll send it middle off the foot of Beckett. Beckett, turn it right. Back here, number 10. Number 10 has it taken away by Schnell. Tegan Hine. Tegan looking to chop it to the near sideline. Hine angling. Here comes Lambert. Lambert goes middle. That one off the side of the foot, charging down here to get it. Number 10. She'll clear it up here. Hill is got Bordini. Bordini, little juke move on the near touch line. Back to Hill. Hill time. Slide it on the turf ahead to number 3. Bust it to this near sideline, trying to turn the corner, put the brakes on, swing it back. Adamski back middle. Bordini's got 4. 4 has it. And getting around Demetrius on the left side now. Trouble for the ships. Fire that one wide of the mark. Ships juggling knives. 27:52 gone by. We're tied at 1 apiece.
2, Lindsay Pionic, and number 19, Addison Mallard. Going out is number 9, Morgan Schnell, and number 16, Rachel Leonard.
Cora Foster, punch it forward, has Tegan, turn it middle. That one stripped away by number 3, and 3 is Beckett. That one middle of the field, fire it out of there. Gonna hit and get away from number 10. And that one again, back middle. To the near touch line. Triton's controlling. Back to the middle of the field. Running behind it, there's Hill. Hill with an angle. Too much time to set up to that left side. And offsides are Notre Dame. Foster. Head to Bolchin. Tip it back to Pionic. Pionic's got Tegan Hine. Tegan breaking to her left. Hine trying to get it before It gets out of bounds on the sideline. Oh, that's off of. Feel like I've heard you say that before, Tom. That one gonna deflect a red wine. Lila trying to make the recovery. Number 12, fire it forward, and it's going to be Julia who's going to get there first on the ground back. Trapped by number 3, deflecting the Lila Redwine. Nice job by Lila keeping that one in front of her. Out here to Pionic, back to Lila Redwine. She's got it on the right side, gets away from her, back middle. Trapped there, or at least attempting to trap it, is Demetrius. That one deflecting back here to 10. 10 on the near sideline. She's got Bordini. Bordini back inside, juking around the ship's takeaway attempt. And again, with the juke move, buying herself some more time, center circle, fired up that far touchline, jumped there, backfire here to Janie. Janie able to control it, give ground center circle, trying to turn the corner. Janie sprinting the far touchline, trying to touch it back inside with the left, lofted up here to the left flat. And charging it now, Annalise Koo with an angle. Back inside, Annalise. Going to get it to Tegan. Tegan breaking to the left where she's dangerous on ball. That one's going to hit the ground, and great effort between the two of them, Annalise and Tegan high. And Tegan was able to get one just about probably 70% power or so, not totally able to step into that one. And if she's going to get it to go in from that distance, it's got to be max power on that shot. Through no fault of her own. She was wearing a defender. Sarah on the ground, jumped by 12, taken away. Now 12 still with the ball, charging up that far boundary. Ella Demetrius once again able to derail back out here to Annalise. Need middle. Annalise a swing and a miss on the attempt to clear that one on the right side. We're offsides again. If by we I mean the Tritons. Certainly misspoke there, shipheads. I meant were as in the people all participating in this game. That one launched. Trapped near Pionic and number 10 colliding at midfield. Coming out of there with it is number 12, Murda. That one jumped by Demetrius. Forward to Janie. Janie looking to trap and control. She'll chop it back middle, spinning with a defender on her back now. Stop and go move. Bolchin on the far touchline, trying to break clear into that right flat. Again, going to drop the defender to the right. Sarah Bolchin still on her feet, center. She's got Tegan. That one punched out of there. Far touchline, foot race for it there. Going to be turned back middle for the Tritons. Fired on that far touchline. And Regina took an angle that she wasn't able to complete the takeaway with. Back middle, send it to Bordini. Bordini unable to put it on the teeth cleanly, shot and handled there by Saraki. 32-18 gone by in half number 1. That shot into the April night, going to hit the ground near the 40, swinging a miss for number 4. Sarah Jane looking again to tee it up and back middle and juking it, trying to get around that far defender. Fired up the touchline, controlled there by number 6, and she'll turn the corner. That's Adamski. Adamski, leave it on this far side. Bordini inside the 40 now. Fire it right side, and that's going to be Saraki who scoops it. Coach feels like they're throwing away possessions by letting Julia get her paws on all these balls from long range. This one going to be turned back inside by number 16, Gerlikowski. Fire it middle. Annalise chop it to the middle. That one going to be played now by Tegan, taken away. Tegan selling out there. Tegan was dealing with that hamstring injury. Looks like she's moving okay tonight. Hopefully she can continue to give the shifts minutes. She's such a difference maker out there.
21, Charlie King.
The offense, a different animal when her left foot is on the field.
And in for your ships, number 18, Nola Kitzman.
That one going to be punched up the near touch line by Tegan Hine and put it on the brakes there, send it out of bounds. Ships will take it. Trapped there by Nola Kitzman. Nola Kitzman has it peeled away, fire it back. And Saraki going to have to hurry to get there in time, and she will punch it out. and working that far sideline. Addie Mallard. Mallard's still on her feet. She'll send it center. Janie, the recipient, she will go to work. Breaks to her right. Send it middle. All the way across. She's got Tegan. Tegan able to trap it on the ground now. Right side. Right idea for the Ships. 34-29 gone by in half number one. We're tied at 1 apiece. A goal for the Tritons, we think, by Charlie King. A goal for the Ships by Sarah Bolton
Schnell
on a brilliant assist from Tegan Hine on the direct kick. That one floated out near midfield, gonna hop to number 12 and punched back by Cora Foster, bounding down here near touchline, chip it forward, trying to control their number 3 and send it middle. On the ground now, Bordini, a great ball. She's got number 12 there, and Saraki gobbles it up. Murda was able to step into that one, the sophomore, and Julia steady as always back there. Sarah Jane accelerating away from the midfield, taken away, busting it middle, across. Cora Foster will control it. She'll fire it up to the near side, and Tegan Hine not able to get a foot on it to the near sideline. Bordini dancing away from the pressure up the near boundary. Foster has that one taken away. Chip it center, pop it in the air, and Saraki gonna run it down again. Julia, a collision. That was an offsides call anyway. Four minutes remaining in the half. That one's going to be angled to Janie. Janie, tip it back here. Morgan trying to control it. Schnell turning the ball, taken away. Now Tritons move it middle, back to the center circle. Number 20, tap it back here to Bordini. Bordini gonna launch it across, gonna be played there by Demetris. Demetris got her head on it. Now she'll charge it out of there. Ella Demetris chasing possession to the near touchline. Pop it up that far boundary. Sarah Jane gonna try to keep it in play, and she will. Now Ships charging. Middle goes Ella D, trying to keep possession there. That one floated back middle of the field and run down by the Tritons. Pop it here near sideline. Gonna get over the head of Kinchia and out of bounds. Ava Q, big throw. That one headed back out of bounds again. Ava QB1 again lofting it up over. That time she's got Tegan. Tap it back by the Tritons to the near touchline. Bordini back middle, forcing the issue, I should say, is Morgan Schnell there. It's going to be Triton ball here near sideline. 37-33 gone by in half number one. That one popped middle, trying to get there first is Pionic. Play it to the center circle. Now number 10 running behind it. Hill on that left side. She had Adamski. If she fields that cleanly, is all by herself there. Shipbuilders lucky that she wasn't able to do so. Just out of her reach. That one, not out of the woods yet. Ship's got to clear this one as the Triton's way too comfortable setting up here, charging it down to that left side, fire on goal. And again, Julia Saraki. Last line of defense holds for the Shipbuilders as usual. That one booted into the air. Sarah will try to trap, colliding with 10. And Sarah's going to get whistled for the foul there. Minute and a half to go in half number one. That one trouble headed out of there. Cora Foster trying to control it on the play was King. King to the left side. Left boundary. Adamski will charge it. She is fast.
1 minute.
Serena Adamski, the freshman forward. Has a gear you don't see very often in these games. Cora Foster. Bordini will play it back middle. Morgan Schnell fired to the sideline. Good heads up play by Schnell. Let's get that hot potato to the boundary. Ugh. Lob that one in right flat. Bordini gonna float it and gonna hit on the boundary, on the baseline, I should say. 15 seconds to play in the half. Siraki pounds it towards midfield. Morgan Schnell gonna fire it ahead, taken away. Sarah trying to square it to the far touchline and ahead now. We're gonna get a halftime break here, shipheads. Manitowoc Lincoln locked up in their first FRCC contest with the Notre Dame Tritons. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Hey, before I duck out here, I do want to make sure that I thank my Patreon supporters on the stream. Those individuals include Coach Michelle from 1848,
Friendly reminder that the concession stand is
Steph Schmitz, Shane Schmitz, Sue Schmitz,
open.
Jim Francois,
I've heard that
Stanya Bolchin,
delicious. And of course, we have donut holes along with all the
the
candy,
Mulherons,
drinks, hot chocolate. We got all that hot stuff. You go over and get something from the concession stand. I know you've heard me before, those of you who have been here, but we do support high school athletics with everything that we purchase. And more specifically, we do support the girls soccer program. So make your way over there, get yourself a treat, and help support the athletes.
and I can't forget Gail and Glenn Kabish as well. Thank all those folks for their support. I'm just busking out here, shipheads. I got the guitar case open if you want to throw a couple bucks in. Appreciate it.
She said she cared about me. She took the name away. So she thought it should be. So many times when we go
What these athletes have in store over the next 40 minutes.
All right, welcome back, shipheads. 40 minutes remaining in this one. Ships tied at 1 apiece with Notre Dame in their first conference matchup of the year. Current temperature out there on the field at Rubik is 50 degrees. We hit a high of 57 in Manitowoc today, allegedly. Tritons and shipbuilders with a goal apiece. Ships will put it in play to start half number 2. It's going to be Morgan Schnell on the trigger. Miglieri, Schnell, and Bolchin across the center line here. Step behind them. Tegan Hine at the midfield. Lila Redwine and Lindsay Pionic. And across that back end, we've got Ella Demetris and Regina Reef and Cora Foster, along with Annalise back there as well, lending a hand. And Miglieri trying to keep control of this one, get it back to Demetris. That one knocked out of bounds on the near touch line. Toss it in. Going to hit the ground. Trapped there by Bella Hill. Back middle for the Tritons. Find number 21, and that is King, who's got the goal for Notre Dame, we think. Chip that one to the far sideline. Annalise trying to dance away from number 13. That's Dottie Hearn in the game for the Tritons. You throw in for Notre Dame. That one knocked back near midfield. Swing it to the center circle, set it up for Notre Dame, and knocked back by Demetris. Oh, Miglieri took a shot right to the grill, and it immediately dropped her to her knees, and she's popping up and asking Demetris to give her a little assistance. Look like she's okay. Holy cow, that was a heat seeker at close range, right to the face. Miglieri gonna tough it out. Pop that one center. Chip it out here for Miglieri. Ryan running behind it and trying to keep it in play. Unable to get the angle on running behind it there. And angled inside behind the back goes Redwine. Now it's going to be Ryan. Ryan center looking there for Pionic. That one shot to the near sideline. Number 12 accelerating out of there. That's Murda. Murda swinging across. She has it taken away now by Annalise. Annalise trying to dribble it around Gerlikowski there. Gerlikowski takes it away for the time being. Now Sarah accelerating inside the 40. Bolchin across to Schnell. Schnell forward on the left flat. Sarah trying to run it down 15. Going to get there first. That's Lemire. Lemire to the sideline. That one shot up the far touchline. Turning to it now. Number 10, Bella Hill. Hill. Middle of the field. Now what a great ball. And trouble. Ships avoid early half disaster here. Running in the clear was the speedy Serene Adamski, the freshman forward, who I'm sure you're going to be hearing a lot from over the next 4 years, just based on what I've seen in the last 42-51. Get it up to Redwine. Not that I have the ability to scout soccer player shipheads. Just eye-popping speed. Fire that one. Trapped by 15 to the boundary, chip it forward. Annalise able to commandeer it. Schnell, chop it back middle, and nice play by Morgan Schnell being proactive. Now Demetris will send it on the ground up the near touchline looking for Miglieri. She's got Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane on the box out, turn to the right, back middle. Deflecting away here from Adamski. Adamski giving ground. She'll send it far sideline. She's got Bordini over there. Bordini punch it forward and a foot race for it now. Shipbuilders trying to get back on their heels and prevent, again, an early score in the second half for the Tritons. Going to get a goal kick. 43-57 gone by in half number 2. Yeah. Knock on the old wood. That one. Shot to the far touchline, jumped. And Foster able to angle it. Demetris, dangerous pass to the middle of the field. Ish running behind it. Hill, she'll thread the needle on the left flat. Charging in there. What a great play by Regina Reef Aro. Gonna get a corner kick, I think, for the Tritons, but Regina dictated the action there, and that's what you like to see. Instinctual play for the freshman. Northwest corner, Tritons put it in play. That's a good ball. Top of the box. Looked like Redwine got her head on it. And Tritons look to set up the return shot, and that one gets loose middle of the field. Trouble, turn it. Oh, not the way you want to try to clear it. Ships thus far getting away with it. Tritons going to try to regroup here and get another shot on goal back here, bringing it into the mix by number 11 to the near touch line. Back middle, Hill. That one shot to the left side of the box, and Adamski ran out of real estate. Ugh. Shipbuilders flirting once again with danger. Cora Foster fired up that far side, trapped over there by Bordini on the carpet, taken away by Annalise. Annalise trying to get it past those two white jerseys there. Cora Foster going to have an angle on it. She'll fire it to the sideline. Ooh. Throw in. Someone's got to make a play. That one lofted here near sideline, going to hit the ground inbounds. Running behind it here near touch line, controlled by the Tritons back middle. That one's going to get a whistle on the shove by number 13 as she had full extension on Morgan Schnell. Foster fire it middle of the field. Angled back by the Tritons. Demetris making a play, accelerating to the ball. Shipbuilders will throw it in. Sarah giving ground, get it back here. Ella D. Ella breaking middle. She's got Pionic. Pionic with a step. Get it over there. Tegan Hine. Tegan Hine running behind it to the far sideline. Tegan going to run it down, put the brakes on, turn it back middle on the ground to Annalise. Annalise trying to tap it back to Tegan, taken away by the Tritons. Chasing it down. Pionic has a step, put Annalise in the mix now, and going to get a whistle against Tegan, I guess. Direct kick forthcoming for the Tritons. That one headed back by Cora Foster. Lila Redwine got her dome on it, knock it forward, chasing it down. Tegan Hine. Tegan Hine on ball pressure, chop it to the far sideline. Running behind it there are the Tritons. Fire that middle, headed back by Foster. Annalise trying to clear it with the header. Poke it forward, running to the ball. Pionic can't get there ahead of the Triton player. Swing that back middle. It's King. Swing it back right side. Tap it on that far flat. Again, swing it middle. Hit the ground. Chasing it down over here. Miglieri. And she'll angle it up this near touchline out of bounds to the Tritons. That one poked away by Morgan Schnell. 48-49 gone by. Redwine on the ground. King will get it middle. That one taken by the Ships. No, there's a hand. And Janie trying to run behind it on that far side. That one shot to the sideline and keep it in play for the Tritons. Turn it up. Tritons on the counter. And Ships will have throwing in front of Notre Dame's bench. That one on the bounce. Fighting middle. Knocking it away. Here comes Regina. Regina going to get there first. Great job by Rafe. Get it ahead to Tegan Hine. Tegan Hine. Get it to Janie. Janie giving ground. Turning to the right, bouncing around the defender, get it to the right side, and she had Miglieri angling. Miglieri chasing it down on the baseline. Put it, the brakes on the near touchline, back middle, number 12, working against Bolchin. Bolchin trying to take it away on this near touchline. Fire that one off Demetris out of bounds.
The Tritons, number 3, Maya Beckett. Going out is number 13, Dottie Hearn.
Toss that one in. It's going to bounce middle. Pionic boxing to the sideline. Demetrius trying to get there and keep it in play. Going to be out of bounds. That's going to be Ship's ball. That one angled to Miglieri. Knock it back. Here comes Redwine. Tap it forward. Ryan trying to get the side shot to Janie. Janie able to run it down. Work it to that right flat. Bolchin fire it right into the face of the goalkeeper there. That one up the far sideline. Pionic going to get it back to Janie. Janie trying to box. And she's pushed in the back there by number 11. Alex White gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Morgan Schnell going to have an opportunity from about the 16-yard line. Schnell with a late goal on the direct kick, just getting it over the fingertips of the goalkeeper against Menominee Falls to give the Ships a chance late in that game. Morgan gonna let loose. That one bending. Someone trying to get a foot on it and loft it up over the crossbar. It was on the turf right in front of pay dirt, and the Ships are unable to convert. That one rocketed back over the head of the intended recipient. Tap it back on the header, pushed away there. Redwine with the deflection. That's going to be out of bounds to the Ships. No, I thought it was our ball. My bad. Lob that one in. Going to get up over top of everyone. Regina trying to push the issue. That one deflecting back. Chased on this near touchline. Going to get out of bounds to Manitowoc Lincoln. That one forward. Put the brakes on the sideline. Tritons decide to save that one, charging out of there full stride 15 to the far touchline, looking to break it on the far boundary. Bordini send it center, and that's going to be Julia who ranges out and scoops that. Sarah trying to run to this one, and she will accelerate on the far sideline. Sarah in space. She'll break it middle. Still running is Bolchin. Bolchin with the ball. Put the brakes on. Back middle. Bounces around the defender to this right side. Miglieri back to the center and trying to step into it. Morgan Schnell just unable to get anything on that one from the top of the box. Great pass from Miglieri back to Schnell. Off the penetration from Bolchin. That one poked back. Slide it on the turf and turn it for number 6, Adamski, and charge that one down here on the far touchline. Cora Foster will chase it out and put the brakes on, send it up the sideline, and going to be a throw in for the Tritons. And that was a double kiss off Shipbuilders. That one to the near side and fire that on goal. And left foot comes out for Maddie Mossart. And sorry about the
16.
Camera work. Atrocious. Fire that one up near the 30.
In for your ships.
Lambert to the near touchline, trying to get behind it. That one shot middle. Played there by King. King get it back to number 15, Lemire. Lemire swinging on the perimeter, top of the screen now. Going to work Bordini on that far touchline. Give ground back to number 7, Brown. Brown juking around the defender. Get it to the middle of the field. And she's going to connect out here, attacking now 35-yard line. That one bouncing away. Nice job on the back end by Ella Demetris. Demetris accelerating out of there as usual, charging it up this near touchline. Fire it and getting past the first wave. Going to be controlled back there by 15. Sarah trying to take it away. A heat-seeking missile up the far side, and Ava Conchia trying to trap it over there, unable to control. Toss that one in. Going to run up that far boundary. Ava Q boxing out, and now she'll knock it out of bounds. Notre Dame on the toss in the air. Pionic trying to shoot it back. Boxing there. Tegan Hine. Hine strong. Goes middle. Not what you want. On the ground now. That one bouncing middle. Not what you want. Bouncing middle again. Send it up this far side. And it's going to hit and run. Number 9 going to run it down. Sarah Jane in the neighborhood. Get it back to 9. And nearly taken away there by Lambrick. That one bouncing back middle. Fire it. Center of the field. Sarah Jane trying to take it away. Far boundary on the ground ahead. Penetration number 3. That's Beckett. Ships with the throw in now on the far touchline. Ava Conchia will launch it up the far boundary. Going to be controlled by Hine. Tip it inside on the one-touch pass into the right flat. Setting something up here. Tritons, and that one bouncing over near disaster and knocked out of bounds.
Corner kick.
Going to get a corner kick. That was nearly a handball by Demetris. Luckily, she was able to somehow utilize the reflexes and pull it out of there. That one bending to the goal. Someone got to make a play. 2 close for comfort, still in the danger zone. That one fired on goal, deflecting around, fired out here near the 20. That's going to be trapped by the Triton. Sarah Jane charging it, looking to take it away. Up this near sideline, Bolchin with the ball. Bounces around that first defender. Up this sideline, Sarah sprinting. Goes back middle. Sarah trying to juke it again to the far touchline. Fight for the ball over there. Tritons get there first. Slide it up. Taken now behind the back with the left foot goes Cora Foster. That one running up the far boundary, sidestepping Tegan Hine and knocking it out of bounds of the Tritons. Again, throw in for Notre Dame. Chop that one out of there. Red wine on the turf again for the Tritons. That one disrupted by Schnell to the sideline. Tritons on the attack, working into that right flat, trouble, and someone got to get there, and thankfully it's a chunder job. Number 12 just straight pushed it left of the mark. Mirda Ships once again flirting with disaster, getting away with it. Part of that is because of the amazing consistent play of Julia Saraki, and part of it is dumb luck, like right there. That one punch forward on the right side. Conchia will shoot it up inside the 40. Back middle on the tap. And oh boy, trouble again. And Saraki scoops it.
Julia Saraki.
Holy cow, Julia. You are ridiculous. That one going to be trapped by Bolchin. Bolchin going to try to turn to it up this right side. Lambrick on the near sideline, putting pressure on the ball, slide it up the boundary to the touchline, out of bounds. Going to get a call there on the foul against Sarah Bolchin. That one deflecting right off the back of the defender, and it's still in play to that left side, and just too much sauce on it, even after the deflection. That one going to be played by Pionk initially. And Adamski trying to play it to the sideline. Too much mustard on it. Sarah Jane breaking middle. That one peeled away from her. She's going to run it down, work that left side, and accelerating now is Bolchin through the crowd. Back middle, Sarah Jane trying to serve it up there to Rachel Lambrick, and miscommunication. That one played back middle by Redwine. She's got Demetrius. Demetrius fired on the near sideline. Going to get past the initial play by Lambrick. We're going to get a throw in for the Ships. Get it to Janie. Janie going to run behind it, top of the box, and that one's fired into the air. Angled back by Regina. Now Demetrius going to make the play. Redwine trying to shoot it forward on the ground now for the Tritons. Center circle to the far touchline. Running behind it there. Notre Dame trying to flip the field. Bordini back to the midfield stripe. King on the left, running behind it here. What a beautiful ball for the Tritons. Fire that one on goal and left of the mark. Oh boy. Shipheads. Living dangerously, but still tied at 1 apiece here at the Cube as we play in the 62nd minute.
In for the Tritons, number 4, Genesis Cardona. And number 16, Elise Gerlikowski.
Angle that one forward by Demetrius.
And number 10, Bella Hill.
And Adamski trying to Swing it to the far side of the field, taken away by Annalise. Sarah Jane back to Koo. Annalise Koo running in the clear now, splitting the defender. Sarah Jane trying to get there ahead of the goalkeeper. She will not. Back to the goalie. Goalie going to work it to the far side of the field. Turn it up to number 3. Play it middle. King got Adamski with that speed. She'll fire it forward, and it's going to be Siraki that would have played it if it wouldn't have been an offsides call first. That one. Sarah Jane will run it down, giving ground again as Bolchin. Play it back to the center circle, Regina. Marifa Rowe fired up the right side. She's got Lambrick trying to keep it in play, gets away from her. Number 12 now, that is Murda. Murda back middle, taken away by Pionic. Pionic able to nudge it forward, taken again by the Tritons on the near touchline, controlled now by Murda. Murda giving ground. Here comes the takeaway attempt. That one deflecting off of Annalise, controlled on the far sideline now by Beckett. Beckett on the right side, lob it up over the top and gets away from her.
In for the Ships. Number 18, Nola Kitzman.
Pastor Vance almost said the Sheeps. And he's got to be thinking about the Sheeps on Sunday. Not on Tuesday at the Cube. Shoot, now we're going to get an opportunity here for the Tritons as they'll put one in play from right around the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. Too close for comfort. Siraki digs in as we grind towards the 65th minute. Put that one on a tee for Adamski. Charge it down here. Bordini back to Adamski. Adamski again is going to uncork one. That's scooped by Julia. Siraki plasters one down near the 40, going to hit and run. Sarah Jane looking to box out and turn to the ball, fire it to the sideline. That's going to get out of no, keep it in play for the Tritons. Now it's out of play to the Ships.
In for your Ships. Number 7, Tegan Hine. Going out.
Run that up the far sideline. Ava Conchia trying to take the lid off the defense here is Ava QB1, and now she'll launch it again, looking for Bolchin. Bolchin on the double team, goes middle and breaking to the left. Tegan Hine, swing that on the clear attempt out here and take it away. Almost Ella Demetris. Now running behind it are the Tritons. That one down here, left flat, fired out of there by Siraki. Tegan will turn to it, fire it forward with the left foot, charging on the follow as Tegan Hine hand off to Annalise, trying to get it up here to Addie Mallard. Mallard on ball pressure. That one knocked out of there by Demetris up this near touchline. Running behind it is Murda, not going to get there. Lob that one up. Bolchin looking to box and control. Sarah Jane, leave it there. That one deflecting. Demetris looking for Annalise. Pop it in the air. Knee it out of midair for the Tritons. Redwine got a head on it there, back middle. Tap it. Demetris trying to get there ahead of Adamski. Adamski will dance it to the sideline, run it up here. Number 7 with time. Back middle for the Tritons. Tritons looking to flip it down here at Regina. Regina will knock it to the sideline. Slow down the fast break. Tritons looking to move quickly.
In for the Tritons. Number 10,
Oh, it chipped out of bounds by Notre Dame. Nope, that's off the ships.
Genesis Cardona.
Pop it on the ground. Red wine, fire it middle. That's going to get away from the intended recipient. Fire that far sideline. Annalise disrupting. Running behind it is the senior Annalise Koo. Get it to the left flat. Sarah Jane trying to get there ahead of the goalkeeper, charging it on the follow. That one knocked out there near the 20. Keep it in front of her. Tegan Hine still on the ball. Taken away from Tegan. Fired up that far touchline. Triton's looking to flip. That one taken away by the ships. Annalise running behind it. Forward to Tegan. Tegan knocking it middle. That one chopped out of there. Off the back of the legs of Annalise out to the far touchline. Back middle again. It's going to be Redwine who gets there and serves it up to Sarah. Sarah attacking middle of the field. Here comes Tegan Hine with an opportunity. Fire on goal and pull it to the right of the mark. Tegan Hine, a golden opportunity to give the Shipbuilders a lead in the 68th minute. That one on the ground again to the sideline on the touch pass. Running it there are the Tritons taken away over there. Great play. Tegan Hine play it to Annalise to the sideline. That's knocked out of bounds. Ship's ball. That one angled middle over the head of the Tritons. Running it down. Ava Conchia. Ava Q will box out. She'll look to toss up the sideline, launch it now. Ava Q over everyone. That's going to bounce and run on the far sideline. Bouncing away, Tegan Hine trying to keep it in play at middle of the field. That one's still being vied for by both teams. Controlled by Adamski. She'll bounce her out and the takeaway attempt. Send that one off the leg of Tegan Hine out of bounds as she came crashing in on the takeaway attempt. Cora up the far touchline. That one shot near the goal. Saraki going to come out and scoop it, and that's not going to make the head coach for the Tritons happy. This one booted into the April night, going to hit the ground near the 43. Sarah Jane looking to square it, and she'll bounce it middle. Touch pass. Annalise taken away and get it here to 7-7 on the near touchline. She'll juke to the sideline. Koo, great play. Now the Tritons breaking into the clear. That one going to get out of play, and it'll be Ship's ball. Ship's looking to move quickly. Sarah boxing, send it forward. Out of play. Toss in for the Tritons, jumped by Mallard. Sarah will take possession. She'll break the middle of the field and taken away now as it's squeezed by the defender. That one's going to pop near side. And Mallard again in the face of the defender. Takeaway attempt by the Tritons. This one back now inside the 30 on the turf again, trying to take that one was Nola Kitzman, I believe, there. Trapped, fought for red wine, fire it, middle circle. She's got Annalise. Annalise with a crowd around her. Koo on her feet still. Annalise inside the 40 now as she accelerates to this right side. She's got Mallard. That one in the air on the deflection. Played now by Murda. Murda taken away by Redwine. Good, again, proactive move by Redwine to take possession for a brief moment at least. Lila Brown mixing it up with Mallard. That's going to be out of play to the Ships. What a great play by Ducky.
Coming in for your Ships, number 9, Morgan Schnell. Going out was number 18, Nola Kitzman.
Get that one to Schnell. Schnell turned to it, and she's got room. She's going to move to the right, top of the box, trying to connect with Bolchin. That one fired out near midfield, angled forward, knocked back by Foster. Now the Tritons looking to counter on the bottom of the screen now. Still on ball. Here is Adamski. Adamski to the ground, unable to turn the corner. What a great run by the freshman Adamski. And she gets up, walking a little gingerly up this near sideline. Mallard, punch it middle. That one knocked away. Lila Redwine on her feet. She's going to be able to get it to the middle of the field, taken away by the Tritons to the far touchline near the 40. Back to the middle of the field, run down by Morgan Schnell. Schnell with room to operate up that left side, looking for Teagan, taken away. Number 21, King, slided to the far touchline, trying to get it around that top side, and they will get it past everyone as it runs down that far touchline and checks out, knocked out of bounds. Under 4 minutes to play in this one. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not right at all. It's 72-58, not 75-58. Now it's 7 minutes even to play in this one. King, too much time. She breaks to the right. Triton's looking to get squared up on one. Running that one to the left side. That one gets all the way through and angle it. Ford Saraki to the ground and securing it is Julia. Boom, that one. Far sideline. There is Teagan. Teagan, time to trap. She'll run to it. Tap it back here. Morgan Shell got away from her. King on the ground. Annalise back middle. Fighting for it. Get it to Koo. Koo, center circle. She'll send it up this right side. She's got Bolchin. Bolchin emerging with it. Running on this right side. Busted middle. Janie back right. She's going to have an opportunity. Fire on goal. And that one deflected. What a great save by the goalkeeper there. Fired to the far sideline. Sarah Jane had her beat on the bounce to the right, and she made a spectacular play. No one there crashing the boards. Ship's throw in over there. What a great move by Bolchin. And number 17, Tea Bordini, is slow to get off the Ron Rubik turf, and they're going to attend to her for a moment. Incredibly intense
Coming in for the
moment in this game, obviously.
Bordini is number 9, Maddie Masser.
That one knocked back for the Ships. Slide it on the ground ahead to Adamski. Adamski chop it to the right side. And offsides are the Tritons.
Push hard, to begin.
Cor Foster will initiate here. That one fired up the far sideline, going to hit the ground. Teagan breaking to the sideline, trying to turn that corner, get it back, looking for Redwine. That one shot up the far touch line. Ava Conchia is going to get there first. Clear it to Regina. Regina has a target there. That one angling down here. Fire it into the flat. Trouble for the Ships again. Turn it to the left flat. And that's a great play by Regina Reef-Rowe, selling out to preserve the tie for the time being. That one tossed in on the left flat, header back to the sideline, lofted too close to the middle once again. Ships got to clear this, chipped it out here to Bolchin. Bolchin couldn't try to run behind it here. Janie, bounce it near touchline. Again, trying to get around the defender there, unable to do so.
Number 17 is back in for the Tritons, Tea Bordini. And going out is number 9.
Bordini back in the game. That's good to see. And that one wrestled for, get it back out here. Middle shot to the sideline, out of bounds. 4 minutes to play, just under. That one gets past everyone. Sarah Jane trying to crash possession to the near sideline. Header by Demetris. Mallard trying to keep it in place. Swing and a miss by Addie Mallard to the near sideline, peeling it away. Redwine punching it out of there. Back to the midfield line. Up here to Murda. Murda has Demetris leaning into it, and Ella D taking it away. Sarah Jane with the ball, and Janie top of the key here, breaking to her right, running behind it, able to keep it in play now. Bolchin middle, back to this right flat. Annalise chip it there. That one going to be booted. Up this left side, running behind it. Demetrius, nice play as she keeps it in the shipbuilder's hands. Janie trying to box for possession here. Murder goes middle. No one there to take it away for the ship's king. Fire it for Ava Kinchia. That one going to be stopped by 15 to the far sideline now, looking to flip it over there. Bordini, tap it in middle. Regina, oh, Adamski steps around Rifa Rowe. That one deflecting wide of the mark. Goal kick for the ships. A low line driver redirected to the corner, out of bounds. Under 2 minutes. Lob that one up, tap it on the ground. Running behind it, Tegan gonna boot it in the air. Sarah Jane trying to mark it. Running underneath it is Bolchin. Collision there. Number 11 will take it away. Sarah trying to recover. There's going to be foul called against the Tritons here. Ships are going to have an opportunity. Put it in play from the 30. That one shot on the left side, going to be played back there by number 15. She'll work it to the sideline, slide it up there, keep it in play. Tritons, someone trying to take it away for the ships. Tritons looking to flip the field quickly. You don't want Adamski running with the ball by herself up here to the left side. Running in the clear is Murda trying to trace it down in this left flat. Turn it back middle. Back on the return shot, Adamski breaking to her right, trying to get to the top of the box and turn on it. That one tapped forward. Morgan Schnell unable to take it away. 21 King, who's got the lone Triton goal, is going to send it into the far corner. We've got 40 seconds left in this one. Ships are going to have a throw in here. Lob that one far up the sideline, going to hit, and charging it there is Tegan Hine. Tegan is going to serve it up on the left side, chasing it there. Sarah Jane with her jets trying to get there in time and save it and put the brakes on in that left corner. And no one following Sarah Jane down on that charge.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's game. Ships, a hard-fought first contest here in the FRCC. They had chances to score in the second half, but so did the Tritons. They come away with a 1-1 tie, and they'll go to 0-1 in the FRCC, and that's Ships wanted to get a win here tonight, but this is a big tie for them as they head into the FRCC schedule. We're back here at the Cube on Thursday as the Oshkosh West Wildcats roll into town, and
a lot of battling going on. We have another home match this coming Thursday, right here again, a non-conference match against Oshkosh West. Come on back this Thursday. Watch these amazing student athletes battle it out again. Thanks again for coming. Drive safely. Peace.
couldn't have said it better myself, Pastor Vance. We'll see you on Thursday. Shipheads, we got to go now. We'll catch you later.